welcome to Muscle Freaking Month. It's good to see you guys. Do you have your muscles on? Who do we have here? Waiting, let's see who's in first place. I don't see a comment yet, so I don't think anyone's got first place. So, we got Raspberry first place, Elgier second, Sean third. Kyokin is fourth. Oh, Kyoto. That's a name I don't recognize. Tokyo. I can't read words. Kato. Kato. Hello, welcome. So, here we are, back in Superhouse. All things have returned to normal. Tom and I finally escaped the attic. That was really annoying. But, luckily, we basically had a week to work out in the attic and defeat the goths. The demons summoned by Lucy Lawless, this woman who's been haunting our house forever. We've been talking about her. You guys have heard her. She's been pulling us into the attic for a year. And finally, she had her way. And she got us out. She got out and got us. So, that was an ordeal. I can't believe she actually came out of the attic. This lady's been haunting our house for like a year or more. Possibly the whole time we've lived here. I don't know. It was horrifying being stuck in that attic for an entire week. But luckily, the goths needed more monster energy. And now they're stuck back in the attic with Lucy Lawless because the muscles won. That's nice. That's great. So anyways, Muscle Month is literally nothing unique, nothing different, no big deal. It's just regular streams in Superhouse yet again. But Tom and I have been wanting to do like a real hard push with some exercising. I mean, I've been exercising a lot during quarantine, but we're gonna do a super exercise push this month. So we figured we'll stream it because we're streaming anyways all the time. So may as well just work out and make that the thing to push us. So Muscle Month is just regular Superhouse streams, but we're gonna be exercising a lot. So welcome back to normalcy, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Original content. Not super original, it's just rambling at a camera again. There's nothing good. I know everyone doesn't like when I say it, but it's nothing great. It's just talking and hanging. So thank you for being here and thank you for hanging and talking. I have to like squat to get my face in front of the camera. And this is normal, but I don't want to like angle it up because I don't have to move it again when I go back there. So yeah, these are just regular hang streams as usual. Again, oh boy, there are some goth emotes I see. Hello, Bobbert, welcome. Yeah, it's true. Flying over trout, you are correct. This weighs 50 pounds, my beard, because each beard, there's a million beards together. Each little hair is a piece of iron. Sounds like it when I shave though, honestly. It's like cutting little trees. It's a bummer that my facial hair is so strong and my head hair is so weak. It's literally the weakest part of my body. It's my scalp, my follicles on my scalp. So, welcome, guys. Alligator, Jack, Tears, Titus, Raspberry, Skytrill, Verseska, Roku, Bobbert, Hangover Trout. I'm trying to read everyone's names. Jean Clark. Hi. Hello, Turfy. Yeah, nature is rough on me. But I'm actually very happy that I went bald.
very, very happy because now I have
A career.
off my bald head. I'm gonna have a snack, and I'm gonna drink some aloe. I like aloe. Trying to be very active and healthy this month, more so than I normally am. Like really going hard, because at the end of quarantine, I'm gonna be a muscle man, like a cliche, legit muscle man. So I'm gonna try to like exercise right now. I think Tom's gonna come out here and hang out. He's working on a video. Oh, so good. So we're gonna exercise a lot throughout the month, but it's not like a big theme or anything. Not like that goth week, which was a major to do. Oh boy. The aloe chunks, I like them. I used to not like aloe or the chunks. I thought it was gross. And then I tried it again. And it took me a little bit, but now I like it. And I like the chunks. I mostly like it because it's good for you. But I've learned to like the taste now. Just like black licorice. I truly love, love, love. I could eat black licorice until I burst. I used to not like black licorice. Now I do. And I was never a person before when I was younger that would ever like eat something I didn't like. I'm like, nah, I was just like, I couldn't make myself do it. Because I didn't want the unpleasantry of any second on my tongue. But then the older you get, I guess your tongue changes, they say. And you like totally different things. So maybe it's part of that. And like acceptance and the ability, the willingness to try something new. I got some veggie chips and some hummus and some carrots. Black licorice is the devil. And I know it's not. I love red licorice, still do. That was my first love. I really like red licorice. But now, I prefer black. Which is, I would have never expected that at the point in my early 20s or teens. Bobbert gets it. Yeah, red's awesome. The thing is, there's so many different kinds of licorice, and I learned the licorice I used to eat isn't like really licorice. Like Twizzlers, Twizzlers aren't licorice. I think it's licorice-ish. It's not. It's basically plastic Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers, but they're not real licorice. New Zealand and Australian people make the best licorice. There's a brand called RJ's. I've probably talked about this in the past. I would spend $40 on one of these things because it's so good. They're like $8, so it is pretty expensive actually. RJ's licorice from New Zealand is unreal. It's so soft. It's like it's a whole other thing. It's unbelievable. Like I hope everyone gets to try red or black. And I bet you if you had black RJ's licorice, you might like it if you don't normally like it because it's way different. It's so good. Anyway, it's the best. So there's no point in the stream tonight. Just hanging out, eating snacks, and exercising. And then after, I'm gonna watch some anime. I got a big list of things to get through. Currently watching Paranoia Agent. Altoid Yoda would be happy to hear that. And literally every other person on Earth. Because Paranoia Agent is like one of the best talked about animes that I've ever seen. But now I've seen it. I've seen half of it. I think it's just one season, right? I'm on like episode 12. 7 Deadly Sins, I have not.
Wow, so cool that Goth Week's over.
Ah,
We can finally be musculature.
no, he was back in his normal state. A straight up muscle man.
Just back in my normal state, ripped and
His
enormous.
normal state of physical rage.
Haven't changed my clothes since yesterday.
You haven't. Is this like a, I thought it was like a jelly, not jelly, but like, I know if it's stretchy. It's kind of stretchy.
It's slightly stretchy.
I like-
Well, I need the clothes to be stretchier, so as my muscles develop,
That's
I
it.
don't have to buy new clothes.
That's it.
So I'm just being.
I do like that shirt a lot. That's a good shirt.
It's a pretty good shirt. If anybody's looking for the shirt, it's from a
It's
store.
on Tom.
Where is the shirt from? It's from my closet, Francesca. She asked where the shirt was from. I said it was from my closet.
It's from his smelly body.
It's from my smelly body. That's where I got it from.
Where was it from before your closet?
In the mail.
Answer the question.
It was in a box, in a package.
What brand is it?
What do you mean?
Now he doesn't want to tell us all of a sudden.
No,
He was just about to.
No. I don't think so.
You were just about to tell everyone where they could get it.
Good things come to those who wait.
They also come to people who just tell it when they want to hear it.
Near.
I'm joking. I literally can't tell anyone where it's from because I'm choking. The universe is working against me.
And this is going to be the final curtain call of Nathan Barnett. Choked on a carrot.
Oops.
Well, at least you got to do Goth Week before you died.
Yeah, at least it was that.
At least you did that.
At least it was that. High-end production. I like doing the theme stuff a lot.
The theme stuff is good.
I mean, it's the same thing as doing Keith Apicary or Dad or any other character.
Well, it's playing any character. It's doing anything. It's like
It's just
develop.
fun to put a mild amount of effort into it. Like this, I always feel a little cheap, just hanging and chatting. I know a lot of people like watching
Well,
it.
this is like behind the scenes, but also doing like tonight is kind of just a hanging stream.
Yeah.
But I mean, doing something like a Goth Week, you develop some characters and you put some thought into like dialogue and costumes and like.
It's not polished. The streams aren't polished. They're not like performing characters like super well.
But it's still like.
And they often drop the character. But
But you're still doing. It's basically.
you could definitely use it later. It's
Yeah.
it was sort of like going to. It felt like for me
It's just UCB.
going to UCB when every Friday I would practice a character in front of an audience,
We're just doing improv.
and then I would save aspects. That's what I did with Keith Apicary and Simmons Dupont for like years.
Well, we're just like yes-ending each other. It's
Yeah.
like I'm throwing you a line and you're just like doing something in response
It's
to.
definitely more fun for me to perform in a character on a stream.
Yeah.
It's like what I've done that's my whole entire career.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching Goth Week.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Goth Week. We heard the cries for Goth Week and we responded by getting a bunch of props and developing. Some
And that
characters.
is why we did it, because so many people were asking, because I know there's a lot of actual goth people in the audience,
just like us.
just like us, actual goths. So I hope it was fun for you. It didn't feel like teasing, because it was not supposed to be.
Goth Week never dies, except it did yesterday.
Except it did. The muscles.
Except it did.
The muscles destroyed it.
Except it did when we got these enormous python biceps, brother.
Now we're back to our normal 80s wrestling obsessed selves. Exercise obsessed.
Look at this. Come on.
What? Yeah, let's see the rest of it. Does the rest of the body match the
Well,
bicep?
this I'm not really developing anymore.
The back and the chest and the stomach.
Right, the stomach I'm not
And the
truly.
legs and the abs.
I'm only developing my chest and arms.
That's not how it works. Full body, you can do One Punch Man.
Huh.
Anyway. Hi, guys. I'm just gonna keep rambling. Come back, go hi. Ramble, hi.
Who needs abs anyway? Abs never defended you from an attacker.
Human beings need them. I gotta check and sure this is plugged. I think this wire is not charging the phone anymore.
I'm
Hang on.
following Donald Trump's advice anyway. I took my hydrochloroquine before the stream. I'm just gonna take lots of that and develop. my stuff.
Hydrochloroquine?
Did you see that?
What even is that?
It's a malaria drug that he thinks will cure corona.
Oh, really?
Did you hear what he said in a press
Is
conference?
that the thing that like scientists have been working on?
No, but they like think that because it's like an anti-malaria drug, some scientist somewhere said that it might do something against corona.
Oh.
But they haven't like really. It hasn't been vetted. They haven't tested it. It's just one of those things that like he heard that and he's latched onto the idea. So at a press conference today, they asked him some question about it, and he's like, I've been taking it for weeks now. He's like,
really?
He's like, I'm still, and like it's dangerous to just take a drug. But he's like, yeah. He's like, I take one every morning now. He's like, I'm feeling fine. He's just taking this anti-malaria drug.
That's not good.
No, he's the president.
That's dumb. That's just kind of silly.
So just like Donald Trump says, make sure you wake up in the morning and instead of taking your vitamins, throw those away and just take your hydrochloroquine.
Don't exercise. Don't eat well. Drink some bleach.
Yeah, and then Nancy Pelosi was being interviewed today, and somebody asked her about it, and then she was like, basically
Who's
said,
that lady?
She's the Speaker of the House. But
Whatever that means.
she's like the third in line. If the vice president and the president were like not around, she would be the one that would be like, she's the third in line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but she's an elected, like she's a differently elected official. But they asked her about it today, and she basically said, yeah, it's a bad idea. And then she was like, then she called him morbidly obese.
The president?
Yeah. She was like, hey,
Isn't she like on his side or
no,
like,
she's,
supports him?
she's a Democrat.
Oh, it's that lady.
The one
in
that
the
did like
Senate.
the clap to his face. There's like a famous GIF.
Oh, I don't know that.
There's a famous GIF now.
Is it the old lady from the Senate?
Yeah. She's from
I've
the
seen
House
her.
of Representatives.
Yeah, she's like feisty, that lady.
Yeah. But she called him morbidly obese.
Well, she's not wrong because I think technically he is.
He is technically
He
morbidly
is in that
obese.
category.
He's in horrible shape.
Yeah.
All he eats is McDonald's. You can't tamper with McDonald's. The food quality is too enormous. It's huge.
No politics. Only muscles.
Politics and muscles go hand in hand.
Only muscles. Muscles go hand in hand.
Politics and muscles go hand in hand. Guile has an American flag tattoo.
Ryu doesn't.
Because he's not American, he's Japanese.
But still, he's not a Japan tattoo.
Yeah, but Guile, the best character in Street Fighter, has
Not
an
the
American-
best. I hate the characters who have to charge their attacks. And they're cheap when you play as them.
Guile's the
Charlie
best.
and Guile are so freaking cheap.
Nah.
Tom's whole method is Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
But then I beat you every time.
Because you don't play the game. Yoda would hate that. Yoda wants you to play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
All
So,
Yoda plays is Animal Crossing. He doesn't know what's going on.
you've probably never even heard of Street Fighter.
Yoda's never actually played a video game. He's only played Animal Crossing. Yoda's just cashing in on the popularity of the game.
Cashing in. Yeah, he's catching in all right.
He's cashing in. He's sold out, man.
Because he streams from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Yoda's probably
3 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yoda's probably smoking hydrochloroquine right now.
prime stream hours where everyone watches, where he gets all the great donations.
Guys, find out if Yoda's smoking hydrochloroquine right now. He probably is.
Check out this one. This is an exercise. Probably doing the too heavy of a weight after doing all that stuff.
Way too heavy.
I can also burn my arms out.
20 pounder? You've got too many muscles.
When I start out, I can do this at the 20 pounds.
You got a 20 pounder?
I'm burning out right now.
That's way too heavy. For an old guy like you,
This one's doing pretty good.
you have that weird bruise on your arm still, I see.
Yeah.
Dang, Sarah N just donated $10 direct to you, Nathan.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you very much. That's very generous of you.
I just flex. That's all I have to do.
Yeah, Tom's already in his final form. I'm trying really hard to get there. Hi, 483 humans. Welcome to Super House. What does your tattoo even say?
Paul's back.
Mountain Dew?
It says Mountain Dew. Guys, see this? It says do the do.
What does that say?
It says do the do.
What does it say?
It says do the do. It says rip
Order
It says do
without
It said order.
showing
It
up.
said, hey guys, let's order a pizza.
What does it say? Shovel your driveway. I think it says shovel your driveway.
Shovel your driveway, you freaks.
It's a real Massachusetts tattoo.
Yeah.
Scrape your windshield.
Yeah. What does he say? What does he say when he's about to do it? He's like, I don't remember.
Who?
The guy, the trashy snowplow guy.
Pushing back the bankings.
Yeah, push him at the bankings. Oops. Yeah. Nobody knows what we're
You
talking
want me to
about.
push back the bankings? All right.
Yeah, I'll push
them back.
Yeah, I'll push them back.
All the way back.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Have you guys ever seen
We should watch that.
Pushing Back the Bankings? I think it's a movie.
It's just
It's
a
an internet,
snowplow
it's
guy.
a snowplow guy filming himself in his truck as he's plowing in Massachusetts. And he's covering cars in snow and laughing about it. Guy lost his job.
And he got fired. Because
I thought was unfair.
yeah.
Unless he was doing something wrong, which I don't think he was. He was just plowing the street. And
It's
the cars
because he
were
was
getting
like
covered.
laughing at him. He's like, ah. He's like, covering you guys.
Everybody loves the Tom shirt.
Thanks, everybody.
Pushing back the bankings.
It's a pretty good shirt. You can unbutton it just enough to be on vacation,
It's got the vacation amount.
but it doesn't unbutton all the way.
That's cool.
So it's just like you can unbutton it just enough to be on vacation.
Let's watch some Pushing Back the Bankings. I wonder if I can search it by saying that. We're gonna watch a great internet video from a Massachusetts a-hole. What are you doing? You're just flexing. Lift a weight if you're gonna do something. Do that with a weight in your hand, and you'll be exercising.
I'm sculpting my muscles here.
All right. So, Pushing Back the Bankings. There it is. This guy is the best.
Oh yeah, dog, the Snowplow Man.
Let's enjoy this.
Well, hello, everybody. Now for the fucking favorite part of my day. The fucking pissing people off day.
Sounds like Chappie.
As you can see,
Yeah, kind of.
I push shit back over the fucking road, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Was your car down there?
Hee hee.
Tell me to fucking push back the bankings? Alright. I'll push back the bankings.
Aight.
Bankings are already fucking 3-4 feet high. I push them back. You can obviously see there's some cars over here.
Gas.
Well, guess what? Just watch where that snow goes fucking curling over.
Curling over. It does sound like a character.
You
Yeah.
wanna find your car? You come see me. I'll let you know where it is.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Wait, I hear that part again.
I forgot. That's the best
This
part.
is the best part.
Maybe I'll tell you what it is. Maybe.
And then his laugh after. This is basically Bob. This is Bob's brain and
I'll tell you where it is.
voice.
Maybe.
This is the guy. It's a guy plowing the road in Massachusetts, and he's covering everyone's cars in snow, and they have to like shovel their cars out. And then he posted it on the internet, and then he got fired for it because I guess it was a bad representation of the plowing company or something. But he was just doing his job. Who cares if he's laughing as he's doing it?
Yeah, this is probably the best anime.
This is the best anime. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to that again. Come see me.
Come see me. I'll let you know where it is.
Lol, of course.
You love it, baby. Love it.
He's like a.
This one.
What this one?
Oh, now you see it?
Now you don't.
Oh, that's snow going up all over the roof of the car. Now you see it, now you don't, motherfucker. It ain't my fault. You fucking shoveled your whole fucking driveway right out to the fucking road, and then I gotta come back and push it back. Oh, yeah.
His laugh is the best.
This is my enjoyment part. The middle of the night when nobody's around part is boring. The fucking part where you gotta go pushing back, fucking banging, fucking 6 feet high. Oh yeah, baby. Look at the fucking snow curling off my old blade.
My old blade. Look at the snow curling up my old blade.
Pushing the snow like Tony fucking Montana. Push the yayo.
The yayo. What is yayo?
Cocaine.
Yayo? I've never heard that in my life.
I hope you're having, if you're plowing, I know you ain't having as much fun as I am. And if you're at your fucking house, nice and warm and fucking toasty, well, fucking have at it. But you ain't making the same fucking dough as I'm doing. So, just a little video for all you fucking shut-ins.
All you shut-ins.
Show you how the fucking dog does it.
The dog.
10-4.
Ten ball.
This guy is in Lowell. Freaking Lowell is like the cliche town of Massachusetts where everyone's super Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Every other word the guy
Incredibly.
said was effing this, effing that.
I mean, basically, it's Bob.
exactly.
It's just Bob, the Snowplow Man.
And then he made another video where he had to apologize.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't he go on Jimmy Kimmel or something too?
I don't know. No, those are the fish guys. The Lowell, Massachusetts. Those are the other guys in
Oh,
Lowell.
yeah.
The guys that found the sunfish. We should watch the sunfish guys.
The Sunfish one is
Have you
pretty
guys seen the sunfish? You must have seen the sunfish guys. These guys in Massachusetts saw one of the sunfish, which are like really weird looking, floating around, and it looked like it was like dying, and they thought they found an alien. And
But
this-
it was just a sunfish.
it's funny because it was just like the double rainbow guy, where they were like, but it was only one guy rambling. It's like Jay and Silent Bob, but you couldn't see them because
Yeah.
one guy said nothing, and the other guy just keeps addressing him the whole time, and you
Just
never
keeps
hear
going-
one peep from that guy.
Well, he just keeps going, what is that? What is that?
We gotta watch this.
Basically, it's all these guys are just Bob.
All of them. They're all just Massachusetts crazies.
It's all Bob. It is. He's Bob is in the wrong place. He shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he should be back in.
He should be in Massachusetts where he belongs. He should not be here.
All right.
Bob here is an anomaly that shouldn't exist.
Bob likes California. It's more of his style. Massachusetts is in Bob, but if he went to Massachusetts, he'd just become California probably. But now that he's in California, he does his Massachusetts thing.
Yeah.
What is going on? I can't. YouTube's like not loading all of a sudden. So welcome to Random Stream.
Welcome to Random Stream. We're back on the Superhouse regular schedule.
Regular schedule of randomness. Will that go down? I can't set the light on this line. Like
Regular schedule of Ed TV or whatever that show was.
Oh,
The
Ed
Matthew McConaughey thing where it's just his life 24 hours a day.
Yeah, yeah. What is it? Massachusetts Sunfish or something? Massachusetts Sunfish. There it
Yeah.
is. Comes up right away.
It's a tuna, bro.
I mean, it's 6 minutes long. We can't watch the whole thing. Boston fisherman freaks out about fish. That's what they named it. They can't be fishermen if they don't know what it
This
is.
is his channel, the Steve Brandy's thing.
Yeah, it's gotta be. That has more views.
Yeah.
All right, you guys gotta watch this.
It really didn't get that many views.
No, it's
500,000.
amazing though. This is amazing.
He got to be on Jimmy Kimmel because of it.
Hi. Yeah, both of them are on Kimmel. He sold T-shirts and stuff too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what this is, but Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Oh, look, baby wheel. It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
A wheel.
Holy shit, we are witnessing a baby fucking wheel right here, dude.
So his friend tells him, "No, it's a whale," and the guy just instantly believes it. He goes, "Oh wow, we're seeing a baby whale."
It's a baby whale, dude.
He goes through like so many phases of believing it's something else. He just
Yeah.
easily changes his mind and convinces himself.
Incredible.
I'll try not to talk the whole time. This one's really funny.
Holy shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt. I don't know. That thing looks hurt, Jay.
I don't know if it is her.
Jay, that thing is
Wait, the quality is really crappy. There is a better one.
Yeah.
Hang on. You can't even see. Where is it? There is a better one. It's a baby whale kid. There's like 100 uploads of this. Oh, they're Marblehead.
Yeah.
Let me see.
There's quite a few of them.
I gotta try to find the original because I think it should be 1080.
Well, it's probably shot on like an iPhone.
Boston Sunfish. Okay, here we go. This is the super cut. It's 700,000 views. But that's not the original. They're all short. I just want the quality to be better. It's gotta be it has to be the original. Steve Brandy's.
Yeah, maybe.
Here's the two guys. It doesn't say their name. Darn it. Well, anyways, I'll just click it and watch that one. It's just you can't see the fish, but I guess the fish doesn't really matter.
It's the reaction.
It's just a really big sunfish. Sorry, I stopped it. I just was hoping to find a clearer one.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
hi,
Hi.
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 All right, here we go.
It's hurt, bro. Holy shit, look at this fucking thing. Oh my god, what the fuck is that, bro? Jay, what the fuck is that? Oh man, pull back up, Jay.
Bye, Bobbert.
Come on.
Bye.
Come on, bro. Pull back up, bro. We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before, kid.
Kid. Everyone
Oh my
says
God,
kid.
That thing looks dead, man. We gotta call the aquarium or something.
Call the aquarium!
Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh man, Jay, it's dead, bro, or something.
It's swimming.
Oh my god, Jay. Pull right up next to that.
I think it
shit,
is
Jay.
dying though.
Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Oh man. Look at that, Jay. Holy shit. What the fuck is that, kid?
We own the Superhouse channel.
Pull it in?
It's us.
Let's hook it. Oh man, that thing's just dead. What the hell is it?
Anyway,
It looks like a fucking baby wheel.
It's a baby whale.
Who are you gonna call?
All right. I probably should have watched the super cut like someone had made.
Let's pull up next to that shit, bro. Let's help it.
He goes from wanting to help it to then wanting to get like $1 million for it.
Well, he thinks he's gonna get rich.
What is that fucking thing? Oh, if that's a flounder, man, let's pull it in, Jay. Come on. Jay, we can get some big money for that if it's a fucking fish, buddy. Come on. Let's fucking hook that shit and we'll be on the fucking news, man.
I mean, he was right.
Yeah, he's on the news because he's insane.
Come on, man. Let's get that thing. What is that thing? It needs help.
It's
whatever it
it's
is,
a
but
Boston,
it's
Florida
dying.
man.
Boston, Florida man. I just don't know if it is dying or if that's how they
Holy
swim
shit.
or what. It's floating, which probably isn't great.
You look at this shit.
It's up top of the water.
Oh
I mean,
my
they
God,
hooked
Jay.
it, I think.
No, it's not hooked it.
Jay, look
It's just
at
full.
this fucking
It's
thing.
swimming around freely. They didn't
Jay, let's get it.
do anything to it.
Let's get it. Oh man, Jay, that is a fucking. That's a tuna, bro. Jay, that's a tuna or something. Jay, look at it. Come on. With the fin. Oh man, Jay, let's pull it in, June. Look at that fucking thing. Oh my god. Holy shit.
It goes on. It just keeps going
I mean,
on.
it's just minutes of that.
But
I love it. So anyways, sorry.
You love trashy Massachusetts.
I just like people who are blown away by something and they're being very genuine because their surprise is always entertaining. Like the Double Rainbow guy was awesome because he was so happy. This guy is just funny because how much he swears. And they've never seen a sunfish, apparently. All right. Time to get serious here. Time to do some exercise. I think I will do the One Punch Man workout. I think that's what I'll do this evening. Yes. $100 everything. Serious? What is serious? I'm not being serious. When are we ever serious? Someone asked who owns the Superhouse channel. I wasn't sure what that question meant, but this channel used to be called Nay Play. It was my gaming channel. And then I changed it to Superhouse and just made it a channel for all three of us to stream on. So there's not a billion channels of us all doing stuff. There already is a billion channels. There's too many channels. Way too many. So, I do want to do a stream during muscle month, well, the whole stream, I'm gonna start it in the afternoon, and I'm just gonna do 1,000 push-ups because I wanted to do the One Punch Man workout 10 times, but just the push-ups. I have done myself personally 300 push-ups in like 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever it was. And I want to just go hard and do 1,000 just to say I did 1,000. I figured muscle month would be perfect. I also got a chin-up thing. I should do some chin-ups, but it's like in my closet, so I can't really like, film it because in that way I can't get a good angle. Pull up, chin up. What's the difference? There is, but what is it? I guess I could turn on some Streets of Rage music and do some push-ups. I like to do the decline diamond. 100 decline diamond push-ups is what I'll do now. Ooh, spicy salsa. Yeah, those Alice drinks are awesome, aren't they, Cheeto? I love them. I love them. Oh, thank you, Amy K. Yes, Nay play, because my family calls me Nay, my mom and dad. I prefer when only family members call me that. I don't know why, it's just a thing. I like being called Nathan. I like everyone calling me Nathan because I like my name. Nate is not my name. Nathan. And then my mom and dad, my brothers, call me Nay. So because of that, and it's not N-A-Y, it's just N-A. That's how my family spells it.
The nickname?
The nickname, yeah. People spell it N-A-Y because I started spelling it N-A-Y just so it rhymed with this channel, Nay Play.
I never called you that because I always thought it was weird.
I know, it is weird too. It's weird when people who aren't my family say it, and it always like, it makes me like feel like, oh.
Well, I don't
it just sounds different.
I don't call you that, and I don't even for 20 years.
I know. Like, none of my friends really call me that. Only girlfriends have called me that.
No.
A few girlfriends have called me that. Siobhan still calls me that. And my mom and dad, my brothers, and my cousins. That's it.
Yeah. The only people that I've ever
So,
heard. The only people
N-A-Y
that-
isn't how it's spelled, but that's how the channel is spelled now. This is Superhouse.
The only people that I've ever heard actually call you that is like, it's like your parents.
And Seth and Josh call me Nay.
Yeah, I guess Seth does.
Seth says Nathan sometimes too, but
He more says Nathan, but he'll say.
no, he says Nay more. He definitely says Nay more because it just comes out. Because that's what
So.
it was. That Seth was the very first person to ever call me Nay ever. Because when he was like 2, he couldn't say Nathan,
He still can't.
so he just said Nay. And then everyone in my family, Josh and my parents, started saying Nay because that's what he said, so that it was easier for him to like understand. And everyone just said, I forget why. Everyone just started calling me Nay.
Sarah Ann, thank you. I got that direct donation from you as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. Oh, I thought you
She's coming to both of us.
Yeah, I got confused.
Thank you, Sarah.
I didn't know if I didn't address it.
You were helping keep Superhouse alive. We're trying to do stuff on various different channels at least once a day. So we're trying to get everybody entertained through the quarantine.
Nay. My cousins Liz and Amy actually said Nay. My 2 cousins, these girls, Liz and Amy, would say Nay. So Nay was mine before it was a hair thing. It also belonged to horses before it was that.
Nay. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
All right, so I'm gonna do 100 decline diamond push-ups.
Whoa. I don't know if everybody's ready for this amount of muscle.
I think they are, because it's not a lot. You can chat, and I'll just do this.
I'll read the chat for you. Hello, everybody. Hi.
This is gonna warm me up
Hi.
for later in the week when I do 1,000.
Hi. This will be my commentary.
What's the most push-ups
Hi.
ever done in a row? Is there a record? There's gotta be.
I mean, probably. It's probably like 10,000 or something.
Can someone look up the most push-ups
Hey, Raspberry, thanks for subscribing to my Twitch channel.
In one row.
Twitch, I think, it's kind of like, I've had a Twitch account since 2016, and Chris still does stream on there from time to time. That is actually where, on the Beyond Worlds Twitch, is where we did, we tried.
a year straight.
Yeah, we went hard on Twitch
We pushed Twitch really hard.
for like a year, all of
You were
28.
on 2 years ago.
It was all of 2018. We pushed Twitch hard, and we found that we had a better audience on YouTube, so we kind of like stopped doing Twitch
All of Chips and Drips
and Ghost Stories.
was there, and then
That's where we found Chappie.
Oh yeah.
Chappie was a Twitch man.
Oh yeah, I did Ghost Stories there. And then I took them from Twitch and I uploaded them
Onto your
onto
YouTube.
YouTube.
Um,
And every Sunday, Chips and Drips was live on Twitch.
on Beyond Worlds, yeah.
The first Beyond Worlds channel was a Twitch channel.
Yeah. But I decided to,
I don't love Twitch.
I don't love it, but I decided just to kind of expand my range, I guess, try to expand the audience a little bit. And everybody's been asking me about the count and like Goth Week and like all of this type of thing.
There is a big audience for gaming.
There's a big audience.
You could do well if you tried hard.
So I decided that on Saturdays, the Count would be back and he will be on Twitch. And I'm going to see how that goes. Most of my content is still going to be on Superhouse and on YouTube, but I decided that the Count is going to live on Twitch.
Kind of like Dr. Disrespect.
Kind of like Dr. Disrespect.
Do a character
And put him on
speaking a game.
and put him on Twitch.
I mean,
Yeah.
it seems to work. Dr. Disrespect is very popular, and he's just doing a silly character while streaming. And the Count is also very silly, so I think he could possibly do well.
Raspberry, where do we want to watch scary movies? The scary movies is also dependent on Azriel when he wants to come back too. So we'll probably do that on Superhouse, and we'll just do that whenever we both have time. But I think for the sake of what I can do in case Nathan's busy, I'm just going to do Saturday on Twitch as the Count. That's the one day that I'll do the Count, and then any other stuff is bonus. I just can't do I can't do characters every single day of the week and like do a million streams. So
Welcome to my life.
I know.
Doing a character every day, all the time, constantly.
I know.
It's tiring, but I love it.
So do I, but I don't want to burn the Count out either. I want him to be like, I think once a week is a good like commitment.
Yeah. You guys ever see the original Urban Ninja? There's my friend named Zin. And Zin is in incredible shape. And he posts these things on his Instagram. He does like kickboxing and stuff. He was like the guy way back in like 2004 who was like flipping off buildings,
He's doing parkour
running
again.
around doing parkour off like real big buildings, and he calls himself the Urban Ninja, and he got like really popular. And now he's just doing more like kickboxing and stuff.
Yeah.
But he does these workouts. I guess he puts them on his YouTube as well. You guys should check him out. He's a cool guy. I did a bunch of videos with him in the past. So anyways, he does these workouts. I saw him the other day, and I saved it. I need to do it. He does these things where it's like tons of punches, kick, punch, kick, and you go super hard for like 20 seconds, rest for 10 seconds, and he's doing like all that other stuff. And it's like, it looks like it would burn so bad. But he's in such incredible shape. That's just all he does is these little workouts. So I thought for Muscle Month I should do one of the Urban Ninjas exercises and see how I fare and if I can get through it.
Yeah. Thanks for posting that, Ren. Ren posted a link to the Twitch. Yeah, if you still want to see the Count will live on Twitch. Maybe I'll just do whenever Azriel returns from the Abyss, maybe I'll make, if he's around some Saturdays, maybe that's when we'll do the movies. We'll do the movie things. So maybe it won't be every week on that. It will be whenever Azriel has time in his schedule too. But at the very least, the Count will do a game every Saturday. So if you want to see more goth stuff, Twitch.
I think this is 25 something. I heard from Muscle Man, you go all the way down and then up and then arch a little bit.
Oh,
Extra flex.
Dandello, yeah. Beyond Worlds is our old account. Chris still streams on there from time to time, but I am doing it on the Tinfoil Tom on my own account.
Yeah, the Beyond Worlds Twitch was ours that we used all together.
It's all very confusing because
I also have a Twitch too.
everybody has
Let's get
different
the Beyond
stuff. Yeah,
Worlds.
yeah, it's all very
Tom has
confusing.
his own.
It's all very confusing.
It's too much. There's too many channels.
It's because we all have separate side channels too.
I would say just watch this,
Yeah, just watch this channel.
and then watch Dad if you like Dad.
And then just watch Talking Dad, and that's it.
And then watch, I was gonna say just watch these, and I'm listing like 6 channels. My Nathan channel.
There's
where-
so many
Too
channels.
many channels.
It's because we all have, we are all trying to be,
Well, because each channel has its own bit and gimmick.
yeah, each channel has its own bit and gimmick because we're trying not to like congest them with too much stuff.
I learned after doing thousands of different types of things, different characters,
You have one channel with one focus.
with all Nathan, the audience didn't do very well because no one knew what to come to the channel for. The
Thanks,
Dad
Tindella.
channel, the Dad channel is doing so well because
It's
one
just
thing,
Dad.
and it's like doing way better than my channel.
Yeah, so if anybody,
So
and
that's why there's so many channels, because we don't want to confuse the audience.
Yeah.
But now we confuse the core audience, like you guys who will show up for everything.
yeah, so we know,
Anyway.
we know that for the core audience, they're like, why don't you, like, because I've heard this before, why don't you put everything on one channel? And it's just like Nathan said, through experimentation on his channel, having all these different characters and all this different stuff, it didn't work on his channel, so
It got pretty popular, but it didn't get as popular as it could have.
No,
Because
so
people wanted to see more of like only Trevor or more of only
they
Keith
only want to see Keith, or they only want to do.
or dance videos.
So Dad's channel is
Hello, Kaioken.
Yeah, so Dad's channel is just Dad. Beyond Worlds YouTube is just Talking Dad and like related stuff. It's like Crothers and things like that.
This is my napkin. A whole beach towel.
And then my channel is just the conspiracy stuff. And then this is our outlet for like randomness.
Beach boy. Me. For when I move to Baywatch and become a lifeguard.
But we do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Too much stuff.
I mean, we're just trying to keep we're trying to entertain everybody else, but we're also trying to entertain ourselves. So we're just making stuff and putting it out there. Maybe we're doing it wrong, but we probably are.
Probably.
We're also not like you know, we're not like social marketing people that know about like, you know, whatever, like optimization or whatever.
Oh, I am, and I do.
Well, you
But
do.
But I do what I like over that. which
Right.
I'm not doing the thing that gets clicks, but I don't really care.
But you also know from trial and error that like for the same reason that, because we've talked about
My
the,
dad is doing well. You can keep it super active
because we've,
and do the same thing over and over.
yeah, and we've talked about this. It's like, why don't we just, like we've talked about, why don't we just put Talking Dad on the Dad channel? And it's like, because that would kind of like,
That's weird because
That's
it
like-
breaks the whole.
right, so we have to do
Wow.
it, we have to do it as like a side, we have to do it as a side channel to do it. Or it's like, why don't you stream stuff as yourself on the Dad channel? It's like, it would be too much for the audience.
Yeah. 30.
But you can always count on randomness on this channel. That you can count on. This will be all the random stuff. If you like behind the scenes and seeing some mid-30s men just hanging out, this is the channel.
Late 30s for me.
Yeah.
It's 40. I'm doing the decline diamond, and I'm like, why am I getting so burned out? But it's because I'm doing that. If I did regular push-ups, I have to do regular when I do the 1,000.
Yeah.
It'll take me all day. My arms are gonna be like jelly.
Angelo did 500.
Angel did 500 push-ups?
If you can, I don't know if he's in here, Flying Over Trout did 500 push-ups
Really?
on
When?
it, like last week.
Really?
He did it live.
Wow, was it hard for him?
I mean, maybe he's a muscle man now.
I want to know if it killed him or not. Oh, wow. Angelo, are you in here?
I mean, he did do 500 push-ups, which is very impressive.
Man, I'm trying to do 1,000. Well, I should try regular push-ups. This decline diamond is a lot more tiring. So if I don't do that, I hope I could do it. I'll just do it over like 6 hours. I don't know.
You could just do it all day.
I'll just do it all day. I'm just gonna stream the whole thing.
Just make sure you
And
have,
then someone can make a super clip of it. If anyone wants to edit all 1,000 in a speed run, I'll give you credit and I'll load it to YouTube.
Exactly what Cheetah. The separate channels for talking out of character, so we don't ruin the magic.
Yeah.
That's kind of why we're doing it too. It's like so we can focus on specific content for specific channels.
Wii Fit is cool. I like Wii Fit.
You have a Ring Fit.
But I like Ring Fit for the Switch a lot more. Okay, so at 40, I have to do 60 more. 10 more and I'm halfway.
Great.
And then I should do 100 pull-ups after this. Do the chin ups.
We're also getting a weight bench soon. Bob is giving us his weight bench.
Bob's gonna have this weight bench.
So then we're really going to be burning some muscle.
Real muscle man. We gotta go get it from him without making human contact with him so we don't get corona. Don't anyone go outside. Corona's not over. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah, don't do what they're doing in Georgia.
And everywhere,
and
dumb.
some other in Wisconsin. Going to Baz. The only person who's allowed out is Dog, the Snowplow Man.
Yeah.
Sky Trill wants to know why you haven't tried out for American Ninja Warrior.
Because I don't really care about that kind of thing. It's cool. I like the show. It would be fun to do, but I prefer pursuing acting over reality TV type stuff like that. I don't really care. It'd be fun to do personally. I also don't know how well I would do. I could probably do all right.
And
No.
Raspberry wants to know, what sort of exercises have you been doing for your legs at home, besides walking, jogging, running? Nathan does squats.
Legs. I do squats while holding the 30-pound weight. I do this, just a squat, and I hold the weight. But and I like to do a little like curl it as I do it, just to get some extra arm action going. But I don't do squats too often because my legs are kind of strong. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm trying to like even out my body and have my upper body get more in line with my lower. 10 more and I'll have 15.
Very impressive. Oh, Piper, did you have a surgery today? I hope everything went okay. Sorry that the receptionist at the place where she was getting surgery was not wearing her mask properly. That's not good for a doctor's office if they don't know how to put on a mask.
Oh, boy.
It's like
Well, I hope your surgery went well.
it's like the whatever the governor of that state was, it like Florida or whatever, and he put the mask on wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
It was one of the
I
states.
don't watch the news at all. I have no idea what's going on in the world besides I know Corona is still happening.
Yeah. Basically,
All I
this
know what's going on is there's tons of anime to watch.
basically this is what Nathan does all day.
I edit, I work out while I watch anime, I go back in and I edit, come back out, watch anime,
And then you like make like a veggie burger or something.
and I leave it in the toaster 3 times and burn it, and then I edit, and then I go, drive 5 hours away, film, come home, non-stop.
There's many times where I say, "Hey, you've got something in the oven," and then you go, "Oh crap!" And then you.
Countless times.
It's basically every time you cook anything.
It's been happening ever since I moved out on my own.
Yeah.
I put my veggie sausages in toasters.
And just leave them there
And I
overnight.
used to cook it in a pop-up toaster with the 2 slots. I would just put my sausage in the toaster like that, and then push it down, and I'd leave it there for days. And I'd be like, oh, I forgot to eat this. So like, I'll heat it up now, and I'll eat it now. Hot's fine. It's veggie sausage. It's not gonna go bad.
I mean, it didn't kill you.
So it'll be kind of hard, but there's been times where I've gone 2 full days where I've forgotten to eat it, and then I have to eat it then because I don't want to waste it. So I make myself eat it. It happens all the time.
Every time you cook.
Because I do too many things at once. There's too much to do.
Yeah.
So I do 10 more, I'm at 60. The countdown is on, everyone. It's downhill now.
That's it. It's all coming up Nathan now.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is my year.
Do you remember? Oh yeah.
Corona is my time.
Oh yeah, this is something I don't know if we've said this, but at the beginning of 2020 we were like, 2020 is gonna be our year. This is the year we
I really felt it.
We were like, this is the year that a series is gonna hit, and then
Yeah.
Corona hit.
and it ruined everyone. I mean, so many people probably felt that way this year. They're like, this is my year. Like, everyone was pumped up for 2020 because 2019 stunk for everybody.
I was really excited.
And this got even worse.
I don't want to say what was.
I mean, I can't complain. I'm healthy.
No, yeah, it's healthy. We're still doing fine.
So things are
But,
fine.
like, I still remember, like, as soon as I moved here, we had all these plans for, like, Dad. Nate and I sat in a coffee shop. We wrote, like, the outline for Act 3, and we were like, man, this story's, in our opinion, we don't know if everybody else agrees, but we're like, this story's really good. We're like, oh, we're really excited about this. We started filming stuff in the studio, and then Corona.
Yep. Oops. 60. Yeah, it stinks, but we're getting through it. Can't complain. Because there's always push-ups. When you have push-ups, you have positivity.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if people exercised all day, they'd always be in a good mood.
If you want to hear something funny,
Exercising makes humans feel good.
if you want to hear something funny,
Mentally, physically, yes.
I saw something funny today. This is actually like an unrelated, like funny thing I saw. Chuckie Cheese. This will be my monologue. Chuckie Cheese, folks.
You doing stand-up now?
No, this is like the Late Show monologue. Chuckie Cheese, folks. Have you heard about them? Popular kids place. Apparently they got in trouble, or like people are calling them out because Chuckie Cheese is on like Uber Eats and Grubhub and stuff, but they're calling themselves Pascali's Pizza.
Because that's the kind of pizza they sell?
Because they don't want people to know that it's Chuckie Cheese, so because they want to sell their pizza.
This is the second time Chuckie Cheese has been in trouble with being sketchy.
So they're saying that they're another pizza place.
So
People will order it thinking that it's something else. And Applebee's is doing the same things. They're saying it's like neighborhood, like just like
neighborhood grill?
like Grill Masters or whatever. So they're using like a different name with like a
Because people don't want Applebee's.
with a picture of a neighborhood business. Everybody's like, oh, Pascali's Pizza.
That's
okay.
false advertising.
Yeah, I know. So because people like Googled, they're like, wait a second, what address is this? And then like the address that comes up, Chuck E. Cheese, and they're like, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Did you hear the other thing happened last year with Chuck E. Cheese and the pizza?
No. Oh,
The whole conspiracy?
Oh, like they were reusing old scraps and making other pizza.
They were taking uneaten pizza
And they
that
were
people
reusing-
left on the table, and they'd take it back
but that
and
was
sell them a second time
but
and
that,
reheat
but
it.
that was debunked. I don't think that was.
I think it was real.
I don't think that was real.
Because then there was a person who said, my pizza's gone, I just ordered
It was
it.
Shane Dawson. It's like he did
it?
He did a video on it.
Oh, I thought I saw it on the news.
I don't know.
I swear I saw a news clip
I
on
don't
the
know.
internet.
I don't know if I trust Shane Dawson as like a definitive.
It was
source of
before
news.
Shane Dawson, I swear to you. I saw it on the news. I saw a news clip on the internet where they were interviewing customers who were like, I ordered a pizza.
people. Piper is saying it was debunked.
But it wasn't real?
I don't think it was real. I think it was like.
I swear I heard, maybe it was a fake, maybe they went to a Chuck E. Cheese and
Yeah. And AJ said, yeah, that's right. Pascali's Pizza is the Italian chef character from Chuck E. Cheese. So they called it Pascal's Pizza because it's
so no one's going to remember.
no, nobody's going to remember. Yeah, and Dr. Tronic. Yeah, I agree with you, Dr. Tronic. Shane Dawson is not a reliable source for news.
I swear, in my memory, I saw a news clip with a woman talking to an interviewer.
I
saying,
don't
ordered
know.
Pizza, and they took it back, and then they came and brought it back to me because they were trying to resell it. But I don't know all the details, so maybe it's wrong.
I think what probably happened, what is like the most likely scenario, is that Chuck E. Cheese corporate did not say reuse all of your pizza, but I think that Chuck E. Cheese is franchised. So I think that there was probably like an individual Chuck E. Cheese franchisee
That was being a little weird.
that was being sketchy about it.
Yeah.
And like did that, and that like
And then it blew up.
And that blew up like any conspiracy does.
Well, now they're being sketchy again, though, by false advertising.
Did you see what else they're doing for their advertising?
No.
They're literally spray painting on the sides of their building. $5 pizzas. They're spray painting the sides of the building, so people are driving by being like, "Oh, Chuck E. Cheese sells pizza."
During Corona, you don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, or a place that spray paints on their building to advertise.
Well,
that just screams Corona-filled pizza.
Well, they're desperate for people to like order takeout from them because nobody's going to Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is 100% going out of business.
Oh yeah.
There's no way it's going to survive.
I
forever.
mean, I did enjoy Chuck E. Cheese
Speaking
when
of
I was a kid.
Speaking of restaurants that just went out of business because of Corona, R.I.P. everybody, Soup Plantation. Soup Plantation has officially gone out of business because of Corona.
I think I went to one of those once in Boston.
They're not very good, but they went out of business. They closed like,
Wasn't it a buffet?
it was a soup and salad buffet.
Yeah.
That was their concept. I like the soup and salad idea, but especially during Corona, you do not want to be going to a salad bar.
No.
So they have officially announced that they are out of business forever. Also, a place that actually went out of business, and they both Nathan and I very sad. It was a very definitive place because we spent many nights over the last decade there. Swingers in Los Angeles, which was like a really cool coffee shop with a lot of vegan and vegetarian food. They had other food too, but they had a lot of vegan and vegetarian breakfast options. It was an old school diner that was open 24 hours a day. Because of Corona, Swingers went out of business, and that was super sad.
because they had a lot of vegan stuff.
They've been around for like 30 years, and they were like an LA landmark. Probably one of my favorite places in
I
LA.
spent so many nights
So
in
many.
Santa Monica in Swingers with everybody.
We were there once a week.
I loved the Santa Monica Swingers so much.
That one went out of business last year, and now the Hollywood location, because of Corona,
That one was like, okay, so whatever. But
It was
it's a bummer,
still
it's a
super
bummer
cool.
that it was the last one.
it was still a very cool coffee.
I'm really going to be upset if Cafe 101 closes.
Probably will.
Cafe 101 is a really cool diner. It's open 24/7, right next to the Upright Citizens Brigade. I've been there after countless shows with tons of comedian friends. 1 in the morning, you come out of the show, everyone went to Cafe 101. It's a one-time place. There's only one location, and it's like looks like it's from the 60s. It's so cool in there. Places like that are probably gonna be gone.
Oh yeah, we did stream from we streamed from Swingers multiple times actually.
So what's his name there?
We saw
Saturday Night Live guy.
yeah, what's his name? The guy who did like Bill Clinton, the character, whatever his name is.
Yeah, his name. That was the last time we went.
I went there after you. I went there in February, right before Corona like hit, and I saw Toby from H2O was in there. You always like Swingers. You always saw a celebrity in there. You always saw.
H2O. Not
It's a
celebrity.
big band.
It's a
They were
big
on
band.
Van's Warped Tour, bro.
All right, I guess it's big in the hardcore world, I guess.
You always saw somebody there that you recognized.
Yeah.
You were always like, oh, it's
It's like
the.
seeing the dude from AFI that's friends with Allison.
I used-
that veggie girl every time.
I used to see Davey Havoc all the time. He lives in LA. He goes to M Cafe.
Singer of AFI.
He goes to M Cafe all the time.
You talking about the singer?
Yeah,
He's around. Everybody sees him.
because he goes to all the vegan restaurants.
M Cafe is so good.
I hope M Cafe doesn't,
That's the thing. M Cafe. All these places are gonna be gone.
because they're all individual
These
restaurants.
are some of our favorite restaurants in LA.
They're all gonna go out of
All these
business.
cool vegan places.
We're screwed.
Just gotta make more peanut butter sandwiches at home, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Things will open up again in someday when things go well.
2021.
2021, 2022 maybe.
Just remember, everybody, just like our president said, take your hydrochloroquine every day. He's taking it. It must work.
30 more push-ups and I hit 100. So I'm thinking, based on this, it's taking me about 20-something minutes, possibly half an hour to do 100. That would take 5 hours to do 1,000. If I didn't slow down, which I will. These are also decline diamonds, so I gotta remember that. Harder to do. You have to do one exercise to say you exercise for muscle month. Not falling down your face like you love to do.
Do a quick sit.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, Muscle Tom, everybody. He's gonna fill his shirt in.
Yeah. Wow. It's the shirt that's helping him. It's so lightweight.
Too easy.
Too easy as he gets up at 1 mile an hour.
I'm too fit now with this shirt on.
I'm too fit with this shirt on.
I'm never taking the shirt off now.
You can't. It's become you.
Well, it's
That
kinda-
shirt is you. I love that shirt.
Well, it's kind of stretchy.
I can show them my vacation shirt.
The shirt's kind of stretchy, so it hides all my.
I bought a shirt from 1949, and I love it, but it doesn't fit me because I got too many muscles.
That is a Excite Bike machine,
It is an Excite Bike Verse cabinet,
but it has
but it's a computer inside with everything.
yeah, it's got like a MAME inside of it.
Well, I could have bought it from the guy as an Excite Bike, but I asked him if he could put a name in there because I didn't want just Excite Bike.
You wanted all of the bikes.
I wanted all bike.
Jeez, you just took your shirt off for free.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were like, somebody donate. I'm taking my shirt off. You were really asking
That's
for
because I
it.
was hamming it up.
I know. You are getting pretty ripped.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
I would say this might be this is the most ripped you've been in a while.
This is my vacation shirt. But it doesn't fit. When I do this, it's gonna bust.
Yeah, you're too big.
It's a bummer.
You're too huge now.
I mean, it sounds so stupid, but like, I would have fit in this. Like,
Oh, Ren said the world record for most push-ups in an hour is 2,220.
2,220. If the guy did 2 more, it would have been 2,222. My favorite number. In an hour. I just wanted to know most push-ups in a run. Is there another record for like until someone collapses?
I mean, probably like
No time limit.
it's probably like 10,000 or
You
something.
just can't stop. Is the thing. Like,
Well, you have to stop.
Well, did that guy stop in an hour? Or did he just do them straight?
He was probably doing them straight. He probably
She said 2,000.
yeah.
2,000 in an hour? That's a very big number. Oh my god, that's a lot in a short amount of time. Thank you for telling us, Ren.
Goodbye, Chris. Chris said he will return during the next goth month.
All right, see ya.
Well,
See
bye.
you next year.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging.
See you on Halloween.
Or Halloween, yeah. So I like this shirt. I'm gonna take it to the tailor when Corona's over. I could probably take it to her during Corona. I don't have to make contact with her. I can just leave it there.
Ooh.
I can drop it off.
Oh, Alligator Skull says the most push-ups done like in a day is 10,507.
Is that with stopping and taking breaks?
It has-
Or are they in the position?
It has to be stopping. You can't just go
I just
forever.
wanted to know, I guess I'm asking for a very specific thing. Get into the push-up position, and how many can you do until you stop?
Al said it is nonstop.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I don't think they would count it if you just got up and stopped, you know?
What if you just
I
did?
think you could probably take breaks like this.
But then you're planking. It's like it's still going to be like kind of hard.
I don't know what the rules are with push-up competitions like that, but
I mean, I could do it, but that's easy for my
you
shirt.
did 4.
Yeah, my shirt could do it.
Your shirt could do it, but you couldn't. I
Duh.
gotta get this thing opened up under here, because this is gonna be my vacation shirt. I don't love it. I mean, I like it. I want to get a better one. I was gonna get a Florida shirt like that. My Golfs and Gloves shirt was my favorite vacation shirt, but that doesn't fit me at all.
This is my vacation shirt because now we've been exiled from having jobs apparently, or like being able to go outside. So now we're just on inside the house vacation for the next year.
Yeah.
Forced vacation for the next year.
The only thing you can do is exercise.
Well, exercise, make
So just work out forever.
Well, all we do is exercise, stream, make videos. Exercise, stream, make
All
videos.
I do, you do the other things, but you don't work. Exercise.
Oh yeah, I don't actually. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't exercise.
I do yoga.
You do yoga, which I guess is something. At least you do it every day.
Yeah, I think yoga's exercise.
It's exercise. I have a specific goal.
Your workout-
Personally, I have a goal. So I'm trying to do that. I'm not saying you should do what I'm doing, but it's good that you're exercising.
I already look like David Hasselhoff. Like now, like what he looks like now.
Yeah. All right, 30 more, and I'm at 100.
Wow, 37 people, 37 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Can we get to 40 likes? I wonder. And almost up to 69 minutes streaming. Nice.
10, and I go 5 more. 15 and 15.
Oops, we got 45 likes. Nice. All right, 15 seconds till 69. Once it hits 69 minutes, everybody has to say, nice. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. 69! Nice.
15 more, and I'm done. I hit my 100. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Thanks, everybody.
Welcome to Muscle Month. Regular streaming that we've always done, just we're giving it a name because why not?
Well, we're going to try to work out more
We're gonna
this
try
month.
to work out, just lazy sauntering push-ups for 4 hours.
I mean, if you do
That's
that,
all I'm doing.
that's more than like I think a lot of people are doing now.
Yeah, it's easy to get bummed out, but for me,
Yeah, you just can't really get.
I don't get bummed out if I keep physically moving my body. If you ever just walked around like this all day,
Well, you're doing
it would help me because my blood is
New
moving.
workout. That's good.
You should do high knees. Just do a Monty Python Ministry of City walks.
That's nice.
It's exercise. There you go. You're exercising.
Wow.
And then you feel better because your body, you get bummed out. I've learned this. It's science. I'm a smart guy. When I don't move, I get grumpy and bummed out. When I move, I feel great. So, I do that. I don't think it's the same for everyone, but you may as well try.
Zephyr Production says, Tom looks like a Czech tourist sometimes, and sometimes he looks like an emo Canadian, and it's epic.
An emo Canadian.
Thank you.
He's like an emo American too. But I guess that's the same thing. Yes, Canadian American. Canadians, I guess, by stereotype, are more pleasant
Hello, Glutty.
than Americans.
Hargle Bargle, I agree with you. Hargle Bargle says cucumbers are just wannabe pickles. I agree.
Well, they're premature pickles.
Bill Shelley, I 100% agree that I need pizza rolls. I think we all need pizza all the time. We do not have pizza yet, but we will try to secure some pizza. I would actually like to order pizza this week. You know what my family...
After a super long workout, we can have pizza.
You know what my grandmother used to do, which is really nice, that I always like, it was like my best memories of pizza.
Yeah.
It was every Friday, like I'm sure everybody's family had it, but every Friday was like pizza night.
Oh yeah, that's what we had Friday night.
Yeah.
My mom made pizza from scratch. It was the best we've ever had.
We used to get it from Papa Gino's.
Ah, sick kid.
Yeah. It was the large pizza, and then she would give us the $20 to order the pizza, my brother and I, and it was enough money to tip the guy then in like whatever it was, the 90s,
Yeah.
to tip the guy and also get a 2-liter of Coke.
Aw, dang.
It was pretty awesome.
My mom, I know everyone says this, and it's true, I'm sure, for everyone. Everyone says, oh, my mom has the best recipe for pizza. Like, hands down, I've never had better pizza than my mom's. The way she does it is very different. It's like a square rectangle pizza. The dough is so good. So many friends would call and be like, hey, can I come over for your mom's pizza? And my mom loved it because she loved everyone liked it. So she made extra pizzas. John Emilio, Bob, Mike, everyone would come over. My girlfriends would love coming over for bringing pizza.
For pizza
My
night.
mom's pizza is crazy. It's really weird how good it is. So Seth and I have made it out here, her exact recipe. You can do it vegan too, and it tastes just the same.
Yeah.
I miss my mom's pizza so bad. My mom sent me baked goods the other day
I know.
for Easter because I was like, Mom, I saw these on Instagram.
Send
Can
you
you make me
the
some?
peanut butter balls or whatever.
Peanut butter balls wrapped in white chocolate.
Yeah. It was really
Oh
nice of
my
her.
God, were they good? And my mom's awesome because I can be like, Mom, can you send me baked goods? And she goes, okay, because she loves baking. My mom is Martha Stewart times 10.
Can your mom send us some cookies?
She could. She could make vegan chocolate chip cookies. And she loves doing it. I gotta pay her to ship them because she's broke. But still, it's worth it.
Nathan's mom actually is the one who made us. She made our masks and mailed them to us.
Oh yeah.
So Mrs. Barnett, very nice of her.
My mom could sew a house together.
Your mom
Make
is.
a house out of fabric, I guarantee it.
Your mom is very she's like a classic mom.
Super classic mom. But she also works in a horse barn.
Yeah.
Scooping horse poop forever. So she's done hard labor. And she used to make these Santa dolls, the faces out of clay. She was in a magazine store in the 80s. And my dad would build the wooden bodies. She would make the clay faces, sew all the clothes, and they were like those German style old faces. And she'd sell for a bunch in the 80s. I looked at pictures of that recently when I was home. She looked so 80s in those pictures.
I mean, it was the 80s.
You know, the Cape Cod Times she was in.
I mean, it was the 80s, and your mom was like, dang! Jason just donated $5 and said, Tom, I just got off the phone with my friend who saw the Phoenix Lights in 1997. It was an insane conversation.
The Phoenix Lights I'm fascinated with those.
That's awesome.
Jason, for real?
That's
I've
actually
I've
very
seen those
interesting.
tapes a ton.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Oh wow, you gotta tell Tom about it.
Yeah, Jason.
You should do a video on the Phoenix Lights.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I think I might do that eventually. I am interested in that.
I always call them the Arizona Lights, but I guess it's Phoenix.
Jason, if you follow me, if you're in my Discord, and you wouldn't mind sharing the story of what your friend told you, I would love to read it. Send me a message on Discord. My Discord, or send it to, I guess send it on Discord. If somebody could post a link to my Discord, if you're on it, that's kind of the best way to get a hold of me. Or send me a message on Twitter. Oh, you're a Chrome gadget. Okay, yeah. I'm just I'm Muscle Tom on my Discord, and also on
Muscle Tom.
Well, now for Muscle Month,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
also on DoD. So send me a message. I would love to read your friend's account.
Did people ever try to debunk that and say it was just some government thing or something? Because
No,
that
I mean,
was
it's like
truly
it's pretty,
weird.
Like,
There was no explanation for that, I'm pretty sure. Other than it's a freaking UFO with aliens having a dance
well,
party.
even now, like the Pentagon has said that they didn't say that they're UFOs,
They've
but they
been
said
admitting it, yeah.
Well, they didn't say they're UFOs. They said that we don't know what they are.
Yeah, which is what's going on that we don't understand. And I love that. Because the aliens are tight and we should become friends with them. Don't deny them. No one's afraid, man. We all just want to party in the desert with the aliens.
Well,
That's all we want. 5 more push-ups and I hit 100.
can't because Burning Man was canceled.
Burning Man was canceled. That UFO thing wasn't canceled, but no one went, so.
Oh, there's a UFO thing.
That was before Corona.
Oh, that. Yeah, they thought
Area 51 raid?
they thought 1 million people were gonna go.
Yeah.
Thank you for that donation, by the way. Very, very much appreciated. It helps keep the conspiracy talk going.
This is 100. That's it. And 2 more for fun. 1. All right, fine. I'll do 5 more. 3. 105.
Wow.
Ah.
Incredible.
Did 100 decline diamonds.
Incredible strength.
That's the warm up. Now we can start working out.
That was it? That was a warm up? I mean, 100 push-ups is pretty good.
That type too. It used to be really hard for me to do diamonds. I would like collapse at like 10.
Now you can do 1,000.
Now I can just keep doing them. I think it's all on your triceps, the diamond ones.
That's my problem. I have too many triceps.
Yeah, then they get all in the way. They get in the way and they compete with each
I get all
other.
bunched up. I can't do them.
You can't do it.
Thank you for the hair compliments. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
if anybody wants to know my hair secrets, it's don't get a haircut and don't wash your hair.
Don't do anything. The secret for good hair is play video games all day.
The secret is play video games, and that's pretty much it. Wear a hat most of the time.
Yeah, that's what I like. If you got hair, use it, because you never know. You could go bald at like 50.
Nah.
So enjoy it while you can.
Nah.
All right, or not. Who cares, I guess. Hair is fun. I understand. I would never get it again, even if someone said they could give it to me for free.
Nathan's hair is clear.
I wouldn't
He's got a
do it.
lot.
It's clear. You can't see it. I have like a ponytail right now.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
all
see.
over
It.
my
He's got a really sick. He keeps brushing it out of the way. Oh, get that out of here.
It's in my face right now.
His hair is just clear color.
It's like the Lost Boys when they have their food fight. I do that with my hair every day.
Yeah.
You're doing it, Nathan. You're imagining your hair.
Well, keep imagining.
Are you guys exercising as well? I'm gonna try to read the chat while I do this.
I always think about that when I read like a comment, like if we're working out,
Very
and somebody
specific.
says, I'm in bed. And you're just like, somebody's just watching you do push-ups or something.
I guess it's working out in a way if they're watching someone exercise.
Yeah.
Do 5 more of these. 6, 3. Oh, Tom didn't find a pizza in his room. He was hoping he would find a pizza. Hi. Dendel's at work. Dendel, are you charging the nuclear power plant? Make sure it stays plugged in. DDP also working? Are you saying, what are you saying? Are you saying the DDP yoga? Or are you talking about Verseska? I get confused now when people say DDP because I know Verseska changed her name to DDP. So I don't know what is going on in the chat. I'm working on the shoulders raspberry. They're sort of getting there. It's getting up there a little bit. If I do that, no, that's not, it doesn't look, it's hard to like, there we go. You can like flex your shoulders. It's kind of hard to do. I never like really flexed anything. I guess it's actually there. If I do that, that's just bone. Not bone, but tendon. You can like, oh, it's not working. It doesn't look right. It looks like I'm just going, I'm not trying to hunch. I'm trying to, there it is. Yeah, there it is. You can flex your back. That's it. And that's like what some wrestlers look like all the time. It's just that. They have like no neck. It just goes wonk. And that one just looks like their back is just pushed forward. Like this is them upright. You know what I'd have? There we go. I can't do it. No, that's my chest. It's hard to flex certain muscles if you're not used to flexing them. I did it a minute ago. I have learned, watch, I can move my pecs now. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Try not to flex my arms. I can do them together, but the singular is the way. It's hard to do it. Let's see if I can do the singular. You can actually like warm it up. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Sometimes I'm like really doing it. I'm flexing this shoulder too much. It's really weird. Triple H does it sometimes. He goes bum bum bum. It's like weird. If you want to work the muscle, I do shrugs. I do a lot of shrugs. I do them. I do them, and I also go up my toes. So I go up my toes while holding the weights, and then I shrug down. Toes, shrug, down. That's what my trainer had me doing. So I think it's smart because then you're not just standing there doing one thing. You can actually like do your legs a little bit too. I do lots of shrugs. I'll stand here for like an hour, just watch anime, shrugging. And then I'll stop when the episode's done. Not an hour, it's like 22 minutes per episode, but you know, still 22 minutes of shrugging is a lot. So yeah. Anyway. Hang. 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 Cheers. I should watch original Dragon Ball again. Such a good series. Way better than Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion. Don't mean to start any controversy here. Don't want to start a turf war. Raging political debate. Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball 1 is my favorite. I'm just not into like the battles and stuff. The high originally came from Seth. All the good phrases and all the quotes came from Seth. He would do it to strangers. He'd go, hang, hang, hang. So now we all just do it as like a joke between friends. Paul, everyone, hang. We'll do it in chats too, in texts. There's like a group chat. We're all like messaging. And then like the next day, all you say is, hang. And it's like, it's frustrating for the people who have sent all the stuff. And it's like, is that, hello? It's like, it's basically a way of saying, I'm still here, I'm in the conversation, but I don't care to respond. And then people are like, well, say something, answer me. Hang. It's annoying. It's funny when you're in the moment and you're in the conversation. But yes, now we do it around the house, and then when we're hanging around, Paul and our friend Tony, he does it too. Hang. So it's just a thing we've always done. But it started with Seth, as usual. All the good quotes start from Seth. And it's just saying hi. It's not even a quote. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is. Really original. But Jeffed, I think, is the funniest one out of everyone. I'm getting dead skin on my hands. And this is getting ripped up. Getting calluses. I try so hard not to. I try to do the pull-ups. I always rub my hands really soft. I try to smooth it back out. In between every set, I'm like, no calluses. And they're like, they're still starting, but I try so hard not to get them. My friend Jared has so many calluses. All he does is work out. Just got holes in his hands. I'm glad you think so, Jason. I'm sure all of you have, but if you haven't, I made a tweet today, and I posted on Instagram, asking people to watch Seth, my brother, watch his short film titled Solar. It's on Vimeo. Please watch it. It's like 20 minutes long. He shot the whole thing by himself, and knowing that is insane. He'd set the camera up, and he'd get the car to drive itself and stop at him, and then he'd get in the car. The car was driving himself. It basically happens like what happens in the end of Neutral, and if you saw the new Dad video, it's that type of stuff. But Seth did it first and really well. It's crazy. He tied a rope to his steering wheel to the door, let the camera go in the car, let the car, and it's a manual car too, so it's even harder to do. You have to put it in gear, let the idle take over, and you don't want it to get going too fast, and his car idles high, so it starts moving fast, so he has to pull the e-brake up a little bit. But that was good for him, because then he could adjust the speed and let it drive itself super fast, well, not super fast, but faster, and then slow, so he pulled the e-brake and stuff. So anyways, it's so much freaking work. He was out in the desert for just like a month. He's just gone, filming in the desert, sleeping in the desert, filming this short Solar, not the Neutral's mine. Please watch it, please. It's really good. I helped him with one shot. There's one shot where it pulls away from him really far, and you can see the car tracks. And he was gonna do it in a reverse, where I would drive at him in with the camera, and then just reverse it so it pulled out. But so there wouldn't be tire tracks in the sand, because he didn't want the tire tracks, and that was one thing I didn't like. I wish he could have like you digitally removed them or something, but he did, and he just left it natural. Anyway, that was the one shot I helped him with, because he couldn't do that shot because the car would be gone if he just let the car drive away from himself, and then it just kept going. That happened to him actually too when he was shooting this. He was chasing the car, and he didn't think he was gonna get it. Then he finally touched it with his hands. He was dragging on the trunk, and he climbed on the car like I did in Neutral, so I did it in real life to get the car and the camera back. It's unbelievable. You guys have to watch Solar. So I helped him with one shot. The thing that impresses me so much is he does this really cool shot where he's walking like this. The camera's behind him. He's walking, and the camera's just following behind him. And now he's walking down a dirt road. He just put the camera on the car, let the car drive behind him, and the car just followed him and filmed him, and he got a really cool dolly shot. It was awesome. That's the originator. So good. Please, everyone, watch it. He doesn't get enough attention, doesn't have credit, because he doesn't ever post stuff on the internet. He doesn't really care to be popular. He just wants to make stuff for making it, which is awesome. That's the way you should do things. So he's satisfied creatively, but I just want the world to see his stuff because it's good. Thank you, Hargel. Please watch it. I posted it on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, I think it's posted in the Dad Discord. Find it. There is a link. Go to my Twitter or my Instagram. It's in my bio on my Instagram. No, he didn't go to film school. None of us went to film school. We've just been filming since we were like 12 years old. We had a sketch comedy show. I was in 8th grade when I started doing it. My older brother Josh was in high school. He was in like 10th grade, I think. And we just filmed sketches since we were like 12, 13 years old and haven't stopped. So that's our film school. I went to school for one semester for theater in Boston, and then I dropped out because I was booking commercials. I was like, why am I paying to go to act why am I paying a school to teach me how to act when I'm already getting paid to do it? I also just I didn't want to be in theater. I did a play in the semester and it was cool and I liked it, but I've been filming my whole life. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to auditioning and filming. But yeah, I think the best film school's stupid in my opinion. Honestly, it's like, just go film. That's free and it's your film school. Film every day, all the time. Every director says it. There's like Spike Lee has a master class talk right now, and every director, like Martin Scorsese, they say just go film. Just even this, use your phone. You can film an entire movie on your phone and edit it now. You don't need anything to become a filmmaker. You in a room, you can make a whole movie if you have a good enough idea. And you get better ideas by doing more and more things. Then your ideas get better, and you start figuring things out, and you learn what stinks and what doesn't stink, and then you keep going. Exactly. No one you know who went to film school who's like good at filming, because it's a waste of money. It's like going to school to be a carpenter. just go be a carpenter. I mean, I guess you can. I shouldn't knock it because it does help. You can learn some things. But like, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. Because New York Film Academy does have some people come out of it. I think New York Film Academy is a good place to go if you don't. I don't know why you would do that though. You can just buy a camera. Like I can imagine going to a class and studying film theory. If you're interested in film, that's awesome. You should definitely learn whatever you want to learn. But if you want to just be a filmmaker, that's what they say. Like some famous director, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Martin Scorsese or someone said, if you want to be a director or filmmaker as a career, don't do it. If you want to do it because you have to do it, then do it. Because it's a horrible career. Because the chances are you'll never make any money, you'll never get successful. But if you can't not do it, just do it. And that's where I feel I'm at. I'm not famous. I have a small audience. But I love doing it. And even if there was no one watching, I would still be doing it because I was doing it when there was no one watching. And that, I think, is the key to true happiness in your life. Do whatever you like because you like it, despite the success, the money, the accolades. Like, that's the stupidest reason to do anything. I will always be filming, even if there's no one watching, because then I can watch it, and then I'll go and do another one. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I have the best opinion. But I very passionately believe that. It's the only way to be happy. But I also understand the desire to like do something to become successful and make money and get acclamation for it, or whatever the word is. Can't think of words right now. What's the word for like, what's the word? You know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of any words right now.
Well, especially now, I heard what you're saying.
What's that word I'm thinking of? Not praise, but like if you want to become known for doing something.
Yeah, like accolades.
An accolade, I guess, yeah. I understand that desire, but that's a shallow desire deep down. And you're never going to be satisfied. If that's all you're getting out of it, it's going to run dry and you're never going to love it after a while because it's not what keeps you happy.
I think the biggest advantage about going to a film school, if you can afford it, which is like most people can't because colleges are a scam. I think they're
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of a claim.
They're way too expensive for what they are. I think most people would go to a film school because they give you you have like a crew because you're with all your people there. So you have a crew and actors and you have access to equipment.
Yeah.
So you could I think a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't want to sound like I was knocking it entirely because it is good for good reason having a film school.
But I also agree with you that if you have an idea, so it's just like when people say and I'm always trying to come up with ideas myself for videos. I'm always writing. Even now, I still write stupid Chandran videos. But I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll do this someday. Even though I'm not super into it, but they always say that if you want to be a writer, you just write something. If you want to be a filmmaker, you have an iPhone. Just go make something. It doesn't matter if it's great.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and do it.
Someone said they write books. Who writes books? Summer McGaha. I write books because the plots interest me. That's good. I think that's, in the end, you gotta die doing what you love. So just do it. But I also don't want to sound discouraging and make it sound bad to want to get successful. I think you should try to be successful, obviously, because it's more satisfying. People will go see your stuff, they'll read your stuff, and then it keeps you motivated to do more. So definitely try that. But it can't be your sole purpose. You have to be okay with lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of 90% failure, 10% success. And then you'll be happy because you're doing it just because you want to do it. But that's cool that you write books. You should definitely do it. But also you gotta learn how to promote yourself, which that's the other career and part of the profession that helps you keep doing it.
That's the most frustrating part of it is that especially when you make a video that you think is pretty good.
Yeah.
Or whatever, if you make something you think is pretty good, then it's you start to feel spamming because you're hey, make sure you watch this. Hey, I'm trying to get some likes.
Oh yeah, it's really tiring and it gets annoying when people just promote this stuff all the time.
Because
no one wants to do it.
Nobody wants to do it, but it's we just want people to see it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm good at promotion either. I just do it to the best of my ability, and it seems to work a little bit. But
You've got a pre-existing like.
it can also,
audience that-
well, that's because I've been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah.
But you can also, it can be tiring on you, and I don't want to be that guy. It's just always post. I just want to make it, put it on the internet, and then walk away.
The most frustrating thing is like, because I know that this happens to you.
But yeah, Alligator's written like 10 books. That's awesome.
That's awesome. The most frustrating thing, I think, and you get this more often, is like you'll say something and you're like, hey, I'm gonna do this thing. And I've seen in the chat where somebody's like, oh, Nathan's talking about like his like posting a link again. And it's like, don't comment.
That's one thing. It's like, well, if someone doesn't want to see a link, they shouldn't be in the place where that is what it's for.
No.
It's there for promotion. If you don't want to see someone posting about their live stand-up show every day, then
don't-
don't follow a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And don't follow a guy who posts a video every couple days if you don't want to see them.
You're a video man, so.
Yeah. Well, I think that's just people complaining to complain because they have something going on in their life and they're just stressed.
Oh, Jason, if you're on DOD, if you're on Nathan or Dad's Discord rather, if you're on DOD, I'm on DOD too. You can send me a message there, and I'm sure that there's a link to that somewhere. So if you're on DOD, then you can message me there, Jason. I'm the same name there, Muscle Tom. Oh, hey, Trill. This live stream was recommended.
Hello.
And I was bored, so I clicked, welcome.
Oh, hi. This is just a very random hanging out stream.
And they said, used to see this man on YouTube all the time as a kid.
Oh, really? Did you watch Keith Apicary or something?
Jason, Ren just posted a link to Dad's own Discord.
I thought there was a person that had never seen me ever.
No, I think they were probably recommended because they
watch
they watch Nathan's
You
stuff.
probably
yeah.
watched my Nathan channel, which is still there.
It's still,
I loaded a video today, actually. It's a behind the scenes video.
Trill was a Trail fan.
Oh, cool.
Trailer Louse.
Well, welcome back.
Trailer Louse is still here.
Trailer Louse. Here, you Trailer Louse. I have a delivery for you.
Good old,
Go brew. That was a classic line. I would love to shoot more. That's what I need to do. I did some new trail videos very recently, actually. Like 6 months ago, I put a new Trail West video up for Chili's. He calls it Chillis. So, is it Trill, the name?
yeah.
Trill, if you want to see Trail, advertising Chillis. That's a tongue twister. Go to my channel and look up Trail. There's one that went up recently. But what I need to do is put up some of the trail videos, like new ones, but film them like that Trailer Louse one, like the blenders, like a legit commercial.
That's what,
I should just take the black magic, go shoot some 30-second commercials, make them look as commercial
This
as I
is-
can. Did you ever hear? I don't mean to keep interrupting you.
this is the video
I
you should be
should do
filming.
this.
You should be filming more Trail during Corona. You should
Well,
be advertising
But I
Corona.
gotta get people off Craigslist, and I don't want to like be sniffing their Corona.
But you should be,
lines.
Trail should become the Corona
I
spokesperson.
can't really do this during Corona because it takes a lot of production to do this idea I want to do. I need like
Yeah.
other actors, lights, some sort of a set. But I want to shoot these. I wrote a slew of Trail Louse commercials where he shows up and saves all these people with Skittles because their lives are like falling apart, and he offers them Skittles, which doesn't help them at all. And then things will just get worse for them. But there's like really good banter between them. I have like 6 of these scripts. And I also have other ones as Ray Amsley that I shoot like legit commercials where Ray, if they were for Red Bull, I wrote them for Red Bull, where he shows up and actually saves people's lives.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
in doing so makes a ton of other things worse.
Right.
Those are like very action heavy.
In typical Ray fashion.
Like, I just thought it would be really cool if Red Bull had a spokesperson with a wooden peg leg who's just super jacked up.
Well, you did.
Caffeine.
Well, you did make a commercial as Ray for Red Bull.
Did I?
You did. They paid you.
Oh, I got $1,200 for that.
They gave you a case of Red Bull and $1,200.
Yeah, because the guy was a fan of mine that worked.
So you
there.
did technically make.
It was just it was just a Ray video. It wasn't like a legit commercial. I'm talking about. I want to shoot a legit looking commercial, like the Blenders. Blenders wasn't a legit commercial. If you guys look up
Yeah.
Trail House Blenders commercial, it's the one where my head blows off, and it was the very first time Broob was in a video, or very first time. He was in
You
a
kept
trail
calling
video.
them Blenders.
The night before, we had filmed the Keith Apicary Dreamcast 2 music video, and then the next day I was filming Trail, and Broob came to the Dreamcast music video.
I remember.
Erica Rankin, you guys might have seen in the Mom series, she was in that video as well.
So was Chandram.
You were in it too.
I was in it too.
Yeah.
Seth was there. I think everybody was
You just put us all in it. You were like,
that's like always.
all right. It was the Dreamcast Anonymous meeting.
Yeah. Dreamcast Lovers Anonymous.
Yeah.
Such a real
So
thing.
Chandram was a Dreamcast lover, and I guess he was trying to get over his addiction.
I want to film more Trail of Us things, but I don't want to do just him against the wall because it's boring for me now, and it's just the same thing over and over. I like saying the catchphrases and the weird tongue twisters, but I need to do it in the legit. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a new motivation. After Corona, I'm working on short films, so I'll be doing that mostly. But I also want to put some stuff on my Nathan channel because a lot of these dad people are finally watching the Nathan stuff, and I'm getting tons of new comments on things. I should put some new legit. That could be my bit just for the next year. Is I just shoot like parody commercials that look legit, but they're insane, like we used to do.
So just making your old videos again.
Just making my old videos, but not doing the crappy back in an alley somewhere videos. I've done those to death.
But those are the best.
Those are the ones people like, but also it's not working anymore. No one's clicking. I don't think sketch comedy is working at all on YouTube anymore, but still, I should do some Trail of Us commercials for brands and see if they would attach themselves to
The only thing that works on YouTube now is very advertiser-friendly vlogs. Extremely advertiser-friendly vlogs.
Yeah, Francesca, that wall has been in like hundreds of videos.
That wall that was like down the street from the house, so it was just very convenient.
It was the easy spot to go, and it was a good plain backdrop.
But it was just down the street.
Yeah, it was.
It was shot partially out of laziness.
Well, it wasn't
It's a
laziness.
good wall, but
It was just because you have a camera and you just go out and you just look for somewhere to film. Here's one.
It was a good wall, but it was like, oh, there it
And
is.
there was no one around because it was an empty parking lot.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get that in Santa Monica because there's people everywhere. So no one wanted to go into the weird alley with the bald man screaming at the sky, so it was perfect.
Could have been you or Seth filming
The
videos.
cops have been called on me like 3 times for filming Golf St. Louis, Ray Hamsley, and Trail of Us. 3 separate characters. All had the police called on them because it's just me screaming outside. And people think it's a crazy person.
We've had the police called on us here.
Oh, and Trevor Phillips, the cops came, but that was because I was putting a fake dead man on
Once
people's
again-
cars.
Once again, Brood.
Oh yeah, and that was Broob too in the Trevor videos.
Just an old man that you stuffed in a garbage bag.
Well, I'm glad you like gymnasty. I
could do one more gymnasty. I just feel like I did that bit to death and there's nothing really new to do. But I do have a version of gymnasty that would be a television show which would bring new life to it and a whole new concept where I could do all those fails and bust myself up, but in a story. And the reason this guy is there is because he's a landscaper and he cut the grass outside the gymnastics place and he falls in love with this gymnastics instructor who goes in every morning and then he just wears his jeans and a tank top like this and he just loves this lady and he's like, I'm gonna ask her out someday. And his friend's like, yeah, right, not gonna ask her out. And then like the 2 Massachusetts guys looking at the fish.
Yeah.
And then eventually he's like, all right, I'm doing it today. And he goes in, gets off the lawnmower, walks in to ask this instructor out on a date, and he panics and he can't do it. And she's like, well, hello, do you want something? And he's like, and she's like, oh, do you want to sign up for classes? And he's like, yeah. So he signs up for gymnastics classes, and he walks out and tells his friend, he's like, I didn't do it, I freaked out. She's like, you idiot. He's like, but I signed up for classes, so I'll ask her out next time I see her in the class. He goes to the class, freaks out again, or something happens.
Yeah.
He can't ask her out. The whole season goes by. He doesn't get to ask her out, but he's taking the classes, and he's
Getting better.
He's thinking he's going to get closer to her, but he's making himself look worse because he gets jealous of all these other gymnastic dudes who he assumes she's in love with, but she isn't because she just wants someone genuine, and she's around gymnasts all the time, so she doesn't care about it. But he's got inferiority complex, and he's self-conscious, so he's just judging everyone, thinking they're all thinking they're cooler than him, but he's a freaking lunatic. Anyways, that's the television
Trill
show.
is going to watch the new Trail vids. Good to see you again. Have a great rest of your night.
I'm
Thanks.
in the middle of a giant rant. You can't leave me now.
Thanks,
Thank you
Trill.
for coming by. But yeah, to wrap that up, I have an entire series written out for gymnasty to be a television show. And in the series, I could incorporate real life candid footage. And if I did that, it would be at the aspect where he goes and talks to these teenagers to get advice because they all have girlfriends. He's like, you guys got his girlfriends. How do I talk to this girl? So they give him tips, but they're just messing with him. Like, you gotta do parkour, man. That's what's tight. And no one does gymnastics anymore. So then he tries to do parkour with them, and he just gets super busted up, and that would be all candid camera type stuff. And then in the studio, I would get busted up again
on the equipment because I'm trying to show off all the time.
Yeah, Ren, nobody escapes the rant.
Okay, now you can leave. Goodbye.
Amy wants to know, Nathan/Tom, I have a question. If you could make, because I know you're going to rant on this. I'll go first because I have a quick one.
I don't rant because I'm tired of ranting. I'm doing too much.
I have a quick one. If you could make one film project you really wanted to do, and it could be anything, no restrictions, what could it be? My thoughts have always been, if I ever made one movie ever, and like some studio is going to be like, we'll give you $1 billion, you can make whatever you want. I would want to make an actual comic book adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, but like old Batman. Like just do an actual adaptation, not like the Christopher Nolan like partial adaptation or like everybody's kind of taken some things from that. I would do a full adaptation with an old Batman.
So like when he's old and grumpy?
I would just bring Michael Keaton back, and just have Michael Keaton now play old Batman.
Yeah, I mean Birdman kind of was that.
It was kind of that, but I would just bring 60-year-old Michael Keaton back now to play Batman again.
You gotta make him all pumped up.
Yeah, I'll have him work out or whatever a little bit.
You gotta do Logan as Batman.
Yeah. What would you do?
Wayne.
What would you do if you could do any film project? You had unlimited money. You could do like an adaptation or whatever. What would you
I would
do?
do an adaptation. I do my own thing.
You'd probably make You'd probably make a sci-fi thing with like a real budget, I assume.
Maybe, like, all I think about now is Neutral. I would love to just make the complete film of Neutral, and if I had no budget, even $1 million, which is a micro budget nowadays, it's an indie micro budget, that would be astronomical for me, and I could get a ton done. I could make an amazing movie. That thing was only $50,000. Imagine if I had $1 million. So I could either do Neutral, or
But like actually do Neutral.
I could do all out Neutral, reshoot the whole beginning. Just shoot the whole thing.
You could do the movie, like the actual
And do the
movie.
full movie. I'd probably do that because that's what I'm thinking about right now. But I have so many ideas, I don't even know. I do have a sort of sci-fi idea, which is similar to the Dad World. I could do that. But I personally would want to do, if I can only do one, here I am ranting saying I wasn't going to do it. I would probably do a comedy. A neutral, I do harder comedy in neutral. I don't know if I would do sci-fi or drama or anything too serious. I'd have to do something funny where I could do stunts and physical comedy. But then I also think possibly I might do Montana Senior Junior.
Oh, yeah.
Tom's favorite idea of mine.
This is the best idea you've had. So, Nathan,
I'm afraid to
I don't
talk
wanna-
about it because I don't think anyone's going to steal it.
I don't want to say too much of it. Nathan has been talking about this for years. Montana Junior Senior.
It's Montana. The guy's name is Montana. And his last name is Senior.
Senior Junior.
But he's a junior.
Yeah, so Senior
So he's
Junior.
the second. It's like, basically it's a spoof on Indiana Jones.
But it's
And Christopher, what's his name? Who's the dad, the actor? In Indiana Jones 3. Sean Connery.
Yeah.
So Indiana Jones Jr. So I named him Montana. So it's like Indiana. Montana Senior Junior.
That's
is
the
the name
best
of the
idea.
movie. So that movie is basically a spoof.
On Indiana Jones.
It's like Inspector Clouseau. It's Pink Panther and Indiana Jones put together.
You basically made Indiana Jones an idiot.
It basically would be my version of Indiana Jones, which is the Pink Panther. It's tons of physical comedy with a guy who's like an adventurer and he's supposed to save all these people and find this like
And he's the worst.
diamond or something, and he's a complete moron. So that's what I would do, and it would take place in the 40s.
I mean,
So it'd be like a dated period piece thing.
I mean, if there's anything I would ever like want to be on the set for to like.
I have
help
a
out-
television pilot written out for
That's
it.
like the best idea, I think.
I also think it could be a really good TV show.
Yeah.
It'd just be like a series, you know?
But that's like one of those things where Nathan would need to do that. He would need
Well, thank you.
millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, that has to be a legitimate television show or a multi-million-dollar budget.
Yeah.
To even rent a horse, you
Yeah.
need like $100,000.
Especially like a period piece, and like it's not the type of thing that he like.
I could never film it.
You could never do it.
I could probably try to swing something where I could shoot a 5-minute example where there's like a one little fight scene. There's some action scene with me being dragged by a horse. I could probably rent someone's horse on a horse ranch, convince someone to give me to do it for $100. Maybe I'd have to have like an animal spot. It's just everything's too hard. And you have to get the period piece, you have to get the clothes, the location, fight choreography.
It would be a real movie
Like it's
or show.
You can't just film that
Yeah.
for nothing. But I would love to do it someday.
That's the best idea.
That's Tom's favorite.
Yeah.
Francesca, I 100% agree with you. I say it all the time. I wish I was a painter. I would just have to buy paint and a palette. and brushes. Art, filmmaking is the most expensive form of art because you need
Everything.
1,000 people
And you need to pay everybody.
and you need to pay them all $1,000
Yeah.
a day.
And then locations, equipment, permits, equipment. That's like something. I'm like, we both talked about this to death. Anytime you do anything in front of a camera, you pay for everything, and it's like everything costs so much money.
I will tell you, a video you saw today cost $300, and
Yeah.
it will make $45.
Yeah,
That's
because
just the way it is.
Because of ads don't make money.
Nope. If a video gets 100,000 views,
It's $100, right?
you get about 120 bucks.
Yeah.
So there's no money in YouTube unless you're getting millions of views, and you do that by sitting in front of your computer and spending $0 because that's apparently what gets millions of views.
And you do a thrift haul, and you just talk about your thrift haul or something in front of your vlog camera.
Yeah, it's about $10 per 10,000. So if you get 50,000 views, you get about $50. That's the way it's been for a long time, and that's actually a pretty good rate. The more popular you get like a better rate because then brands
Are
want
worth more, yeah.
Yeah, your channel's worth more money. So if you're guaranteed getting 1 million views, brands will actually buy time on your channel and they'll be like, oh, we want, like PewDiePie, big brands are like, we want this to be in front of PewDiePie's videos all month. So Coca-Cola will pay YouTube to put their ad in front of PewDiePie.
Yeah.
That is a thing, that's like what happens. Basically, it's just like a television channel. Where like Coke wants to be paid, they want to pay NBC to put their ad before
They do like
The Office.
They do like a premium, yeah.
PewDiePie is the same thing as NBC to them. So that's like a thing.
He commands a higher audience.
And no one's paying big bucks to get their ads in front of my videos.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe another 15 years it'll finally happen.
Someday.
I like doing this because then it looks like Logan. Look, I'm Logan. No, this is when I'm Logan.
You did.
Look, it's evil Wolverine.
You're Logan.
Is that what Wolverine does? He goes. He hisses like a pussycat. Oh yeah, it's Goth Week. I forgot. That's Goth. The hiss.
Hey, no more.
Look, I'm Wolverine. Meow.
Cancel.
Meow. This Wolverine meow.
This was my Gatorade in the fridge, right?
Yeah, ad blockers hurt creators. So people who have ad blockers,
Dave, did you drink your Gatorade?
I don't get any money. I did, yes. But whatever. It's your life. If you don't want to look at an ad, I don't blame you. I don't even know why I'm growing this beard. Like there's no reason for me to do it.
You know who you need to get to invest in one of your videos, right? He's a really rich guy.
Oh, who?
I heard he has a lot of extra money.
Bill Gates?
Ted DiBiase, the $1 million.
Oh my God, the $1 Million Man. Literally, it's his name.
His name. What you should do is try to get into Money Inc. His stable, and then you can ask him for $1 million. He's $1 million man.
I should do that. That's a really good
And you
idea.
can make neutral.
Yes, I can still skateboard. I can still do kick flips, varial flips. I'm not like amazing, but I can definitely skate and do stuff. I love skating. I don't think you don't really ever lose it in my opinion. I do make more money. If someone does watch a full ad and you don't skip it, you get more money because they know if you've watched the whole ad. But like, don't do that. It doesn't really matter. It's like probably like an extra half a penny every 100 times someone does it. So,
If those half pennies add up.
hello, Ultimate Food Review. Welcome. Hi. 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 Don't worry about skipping. Who cares?
Thought this turning into a high stream.
Oh, it can always turn into a high stream if we want. Do you guys want a high stream? Hi. It's real easy to get in the high loop. Hi. Hi. Yes, Piper G, it does help, so thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Chapin is coming back June 4th. I think he'll actually be here on June 5th
Supposedly.
if it doesn't get canceled. I don't think it will.
Chapin-
Yes, he's still in the UK. He's been there for 3 months.
Chevin is coming back for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
It's that week.
When did he leave? He left like
In February or something?
I don't know when he left. He was supposed to be gone for 2 weeks.
But he was actually there for 3 months.
What is it now? He's been gone for March, April, and May. He's coming back in June. Yeah, it's 3 months. Wow. My own brother. His beard's really big right now, too. He hasn't shaved either. We're going to be the Beard Brothers. My dad loves it. My dad loves facial hair, obviously, if you've seen his mustache. And he wants me and Seth to have beards all the time. My dad wants to have a beard, too. My dad has a giant mustache, but he wants to have a full beard plus his mustache. My mom doesn't like it because it scratches her face.
Seth
And she says it hides his beautiful face.
Seth is such a present. We can't do the ghost hunt, another ghost hunt on the Queen Mary because everything's closed.
Because ghosts have corona right now.
The Queen Mary's a hotel, so it's like I don't even think it's open.
Hotels are open right now.
Oh, maybe.
But I don't know if that one's a very unique hotel.
Because it has a lot of people just go to it because it's open to the public.
Yeah.
And a lot of people used to go there. I'm sure that there's a lot of people just still walking around with masks. I feel like it would be too sketchy.
Yeah. You shouldn't be in an enclosed space during corona.
Yeah.
All those people on that cruise all got corona.
And the Queen Mary is a cruise ship. It was like the original cruise ship.
Yeah, those tight hallways sniffing corona farts. Well, this has been Muscle Month,
We'll be back
part 1.
every day.
Probably wrap it up.
Hi.
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 The goodbye session was March 8th. Yeah, it's like an exact 8 months. 3 months.
If his flight gets canceled, he might be gone for 8 months.
He's been gone for all 3 months. Wow. It won't get. I hope it doesn't get canceled. He wants to come back to California.
No, he's in love.
Yes, but he's losing his mind, not being in the sun, and not being in his own house with a nice backyard. He's missing out on all the tanning I'm doing. He's not getting.
Bye, Jason. See you on Discord.
Bye, everybody. We're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the likes.
Welcome to Muscle Month, where we're just gonna do a lot of working out. We have a mission. The point was to come out of Corona, muscle men. So
Duh. I have the shirt.
he's got a shirt. That's one thing. I've been working out, and Tom got a shirt. We're well on our way to Muscle Month.
We're ready.
It's funny, Ren, because it rained here like all of Corona in California, and it didn't rain there at all.
For like 2 months it rained here.
Yeah, and it rained again today. I actually had to get out of bed today because it was raining on my leg. 100% just dripping out of the ceiling because my ceiling leaks because the guys haven't fixed it yet, and it was dripping right on me. I was I guess I'm getting up now.
Why do we pay so much to live in a place that just the roof leaks, everything breaks?
I've been talking to this guy about it for 2 years.
Never
really annoying.
Never cuts us a break. Never really cuts us a deal or anything.
We think there was someone over here
He took the tarps
on the
off.
roof the other day looking at it, and then since they left the tarps off, there's a tarp over my section of the roof. It just dripped all over me, and that's how I got out of bed this morning. And I was gonna put them back on the roof today, and then it stopped raining. But that was a very unexpected rain today.
Yeah. Well, we weren't checking the weather either.
I just didn't expect it to rain this late it was in the summer now. It's like it usually doesn't rain around now. Yeah, I gotta put the tarp back up, but they need to go fix the roof. Yeah, it was probably the freaking Goths. They probably they're up in the attic. They probably poked holes
Probably.
in the ceiling, and that's why it dripped off of me because they're mad because they're stuck in the attic again.
Probably those naughty goths up there.
Freaking Azrael. Jeez.
Crazy.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Ultimate Food Review.
Goodbye from me, Tom, and Tom's shirt. All three of us say goodbye to you. Oh, thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Hi.
Bye. You gotta say bye.
Hi.
He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand goodbye. Hi. Okay, yes. Hi is also goodbye now.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Good hi.
Hi.
That works. Good hi.